Well, good evening, everyone. Today's date is the 1st. It's not the 1st, actually, it's the 8th of the 1st. It's the 8th of January, 2025. Oh my God. Can you believe it? It's the 8th of January, 2025. And the time is 9:46 p.m. here in Ireland. And I just wanted to let you all know about some updates and what I have going on and some of the recent messages that have been coming in and downloads and transmissions from Ashtar and the Pleiadians. So where will I start? Well, let me start with a workshop I have coming up that starts on the 12th of January. I wanted to make it very affordable for people. That was something that I was very conscious of. So I have set the price at €13.77, which is paid weekly. And there are 17 weeks. You don't have to do every week. But so each week we're going to focus on a different modality, and the 17 of them. It's also going to include Pleiadian channeling, Pleiadian activations and initiations, meditations, healing, and coffee breaks. And they always come in with such a feeling of love. Like it's just be off the scale, really off the scale, their frequency of love, their vibration of love, their consciousness that they live in, that they sit in, is just love expanded, and it expands out. And I always feel that with them. And sometimes I get very emotional with it because I feel it so deeply, because I'm also empathic. So there will be 17 weeks, and each week is €13.77, which is prepaid. And you don't have to do all of the 17 weeks, but I'll go through what each week will include. So, and this also includes some of the previous Pleiadian channelings I've received from them over the years. So Earth's history is week 1. Week 2 is galactic history. Week 3 is our true history. Week 4 is Atlantis reversal. And that is very connected to the times we're in now. Very connected. Week 5 is New Earth, which is the energy that we're in now and creating a new Earth. Week 6 is past lives and clearing your own. Week 7 is Ascension. Week 8 is Starseed mission. Week 9 is discovering your personal mission. Week 10 is discovering which star nation you're from. Week 11 is your galactic soul self. Week 12, DNA codes of starseeds, which are very specific new DNA codes that are being released in downloads and transmissions that I'm receiving at the moment. So that's an important one for all starseeds, is week 12, DNA codes of starseeds, which are new specific DNA codes that are being activated and released. Week 13 is timelines. Week 14 is higher dimensions. Week 15 is your guides, your spirit team, and your galactic team, and discovering who those are. Week 16 is anchoring in the Pleiadians and learning to channel. Now that is kind of a pre thing that we'll be doing together to activate you to connect and channel them, which will be an ongoing process. Week 17 is Jesus, and all of the weeks will include, well, some of the weeks will also include Pleiadian channeling, Pleiadian activations and initiations, meditations, healing, and coffee break. And each week we will discover the subjects and how this relates to you and who you are within it. This is designed to take you forward on your spiritual journey and soul mission as a galactic cosmic being, with lots of exploration through meditation, journeys, healing, activations, and initiations, helping you to expand your consciousness, to ignite you, to help you understand and navigate the ascension process and what the new earth really is and how this looks. So to sign up, I've put all the links in below this video. So you need to pre-register on Zoom, which I've sent the link, and I've also sent the Pay Now button for PayPal. You also, when you sign up to my Substack for the year, I also have a half-price offer on readings and channelings when you sign up to my Substack for the year. But that is the workshop that I'll be doing, and it's every week, and it starts on the 12th of January. It is Irish time zone, 3 to 5, possibly 6 p.m. Yeah, possibly 6, but strictly speaking, 3 till 5, and maybe 6. That's to allow for some extra space if we need it. So that is the workshop I have coming up. It's a weekly thing. I'm very excited. I'm really looking forward to starting to teach again. Yeah, really looking forward to that. It's been quite a while, especially with COVID over the last couple of years. You know, I kind of stopped teaching because we weren't allowed out. And that started back in 2019 in the UK, which is where I was at the time. So really looking forward to that. I want to thank everyone for all their comments and messages and emails through all the different social medias. Substack, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, and I might have forgotten a few places there, Twitter, WhatsApp, and Telegram. So I want to thank you really for all your comments and messages and emails. I don't get to reply to every single one of them because it would take me away too much from the channeling and the work I'm doing. So, but I do read the vast majority of them, and I wanted to thank you for that, because one of the things that's so important to me is connecting with you guys and connecting with people, and people that I resonate with, people that you resonate with. I know that's something that's really important as Starseeds, and, you know, gathering and finding our tribe. So thank you, like really thank you from my heart to yours. Yeah, I really do love getting your comments. I can't always reply to them. So with my books, I have The Pleiadian Child is available on Amazon under my birth name, which is Carol Ann Noonan. My spiritual name, which I was given in 2020, is Soma Ara, and my website is somaara.love. My Facebook is also Soma Ara. So you can either find me under Soma Ara or The Pleiadian Child or Carol Noonan, or you could, you know, do a combination of those. It's normally Carol Noonan, The Pleiadian Child, if you're looking at some of my older stuff. Otherwise, it's Soma Ara. So yes, my first book, The Pleiadian Child, It's 3 sections. The first section is my childhood and how I came about to be a channel for the Pleiadians, which began when I was 8, that I can consciously remember. And then there is a section of channeling. So the first section is my childhood from ages of around 8 up until 16. Then there's a section of channeled writing directly from Ashtar and the Pleiades, which I began in, I think, 2009, 2010. And that was the channeling I was receiving at the time. And then it goes on to the present time, at that time when I wrote it. So a very interesting book, highly recommend it. And that is on Amazon. And my second book is called What's Really Going On? Pandemic. And that you can find on my website, somaara.love. And it's around €3.77. It was banned on Amazon because of the information it contains. Amazon didn't want to have that information out there in the public eye, so they banned it. And my third book I'm working on at the moment, well, I haven't started it yet. I have kind of a backlog of work to do before my mind is kind of clear enough to do that. One of the things that would really help me, if you feel inclined to do that, is to come and join my Substack for the month, which is around €5 or €8. So if you receive my videos and my information and my channeling and the work that I'm doing, please do come and subscribe if you can afford it. It's a very small price, and it means such a big, it's such a big thing for me. So please come and do that. It's a monthly, which is around €5 or €8. And so if you can afford it, please, please, please do come and subscribe to my monthly Substack, because that will allow me to start my book as soon as possible, which I really want to get out there. There's so much information in it. I've kind of got a backlog of downloads and transmissions and information from the Pleiadians and Ashtar, who I work very closely with. I also work very closely with Jesus. And so I'm very keen to get this information out to you as soon as possible. And I also have more interviews coming up. I have more channeling to do, which will also be included. The previous channeling I've done will be included in my new book. So that's what that is all about. I do have, I still need to catch up on questions from you guys for the Pleiadians, which I will do. I'm trying to get everything clear as I possibly can before the end of January. I am behind, most definitely, about a month, because I had planned to catch up on everything before the 1st of January, and that didn't happen. I'm going to also redo my Substack benefits, so you things you receive for signing up. So you will get more. I won't be doing a daily channeling. I will be doing a weekly channeling. So I need to update what you receive on when you sign up for the Substack, but you will be getting more than you are getting now. So things I need to jiggle and change things slightly. What else do I need to say? The Christ consciousness is definitely returning. And what Jesus or Yeshua, whatever name you call him, when he said he was returning, what he meant by that is that the Christ consciousness is returning, which is what is happening now, which is the ascension process. And I have started to do more channeling. He started to come in much more vividly, much clearer, much more solid. So let me see, what else do I need to share? I think that's it. I think that's it, guys. So I know that some of you are having a really difficult time at the moment, and my heart really goes out to you. And just try and stay in the present moment and be at peace. And, you know, sometimes all we can do is just manage to get through the day and just breathe. And sometimes we've got so much going on, it seems overwhelming and very challenging. Very challenging. But yeah, I wanted to leave on a positive note. So find your space, find your peace, find your that inner spark, that inner, not even the inner spark, because that's more of a fire energy, but the inner peace, the inner stillness, the innerness, that is actually internally and eternally with you. You may not always feel it, but it is there. Okay, so I think that's me, guys, for this evening. I shall see you all very soon again on Saturday, which is my weekly channeling group that I just love doing. And I look forward to always connecting with all of you that are on that, in that group, or sometimes I feel inclined to call it a panel, but it is kind of a closed group. I sometimes open it up, but I like the sacredness of the closed group. I do really like that. So they keep telling me that I need to open it up. But I do have resistance there, because I like to kind of I don't know. I don't really want to go into that now, but I do like the closed group that we have. So yeah, I think that's me, guys. But if you would like to join it, send me an email at thepleiadianchild@hotmail.com. Oh yes, and before I go, I do readings as well. Some of you may not know that, and I do various different ones, which are listed on my website, somaara.love. And I do half-an-hour readings as well for around €50. And I also do personal one-to-one Pleiadian channelings for you, and which will always include information about your soul mission and your purpose and why you're here, which is, all of us have very unique individual soul purposes and missions, which are as unique as our fingerprints. And I also do Akashic records readings, psychic medium readings. So I do 3 or 4 different types of main readings. Also, past life readings as well. So come and check those out. If you're struggling with payments or financially, you can always pay in installments. So that's something I have open as well. And you can email me if you want a reading at thepleiadianchild@hotmail.com. So I wanted to keep this short and just let you know about some updates. So I think I've done that. I wish you all love. Wish you all love. And I'm going to sign out. So bye for now. I love you guys. Mwah. Love wins.